This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
Did you know that today is World Hypertension Day? It is part of an effort to get people to be more aware of high blood pressure and the potential dangers. In the U.S., did you know 1 in 3 adults has hypertension, but only about half have it under control?
And joining us is Dr. Nisa Goldberg, Medical Director at the Joan H. Tisch Center for Women's Health. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
really
for
appreciate
inviting me. This is an important thing to talk about because 80 million people in our country have high blood pressure.
That is incredible. Wow. And as you say, hypertension and high blood pressure, same thing,
They
right?
are the same thing.
All right.
Ellen's rolling up her sleeve
and one
right
of
now.
the things we do is we measure it with, in the doctor's office with a sphygmomanometer. That's the fancy name for a blood pressure cuff. And we can do it with a blood pressure cuff and stethoscope, or people can actually buy automatic blood pressure cuffs in the drugstore and do it themselves hands-free.
You are such a woman because you can totally multitask, talk to us, do an interview, take Ellen's blood pressure.
That's right. And the important thing is when I'm in the office is actually to have the room quiet. So because talking and texting, it's 120/70.
Is that good?
That's great.
Let's talk about that. 120
Talking and texting could raise your blood pressure.
Wow.
And, you know, pretty much you should be seated in a chair with your back supported and your feet on the ground because that also helps you get a better blood pressure number. And that just as I took your blood pressure where your sleeve was rolled up, you should never take the blood pressure over your clothing because that can also raise the blood pressure.
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Ellen. I was still wondering. So hers is 120/70. So why is it important? Because I feel like we were talking about this earlier. We get told the numbers, but we don't really always pay attention. Why is it important for us to know the numbers?
It's important for us to know the numbers because the number for high blood pressure or the stage 1 of hypertension is 140/90. And the goal is to get your blood pressure under 140/90.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what do we do if we find out we do have slightly high blood pressure or hypertension?
Well, it depends how high it is, and a great start is diet and exercise. In fact, starting a diet called the DASH diet, dietary approaches to stop hypertension. It's rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and low in salt. Can lower your blood pressure on the average of 10 points, or what we call 10 millimeters of mercury. Add exercise, you add another 8 or 9 points down. So diet and exercise are a foundation of lowering blood pressure, but sometimes people need medication. And it's important that you go to your doctor and have the blood pressure followed regularly because it can take as much as 10 weeks for people to get their blood pressure under control because they might not even be able to get an appointment with the doctor.
Wow.
So it's very good to have, I send my patients home and tell them, take your blood pressure at home and you can send me your numbers.
I'm relieved because last time I had it, it was about 120/90 and they said, be careful. So it took about a few weeks and I've been exercising more, so maybe, you know.
Good job.
Thank you. Dr. Nisa Goldberg's Complete Guide to Women's Health is out right now. You can find it on Amazon, I believe.
That's
okay,
right.
Look for that. There's your title of the book right there in the copy. And thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And
I was
raising
worried
awareness about
I was
that.
worried yours was going to go up because we were like nervous about you said.
I tried to breathe while she was doing it too. Like, I don't want to be like the white coat effect, correct?
That's right.
Yeah, all right.
I'm not wearing my white coat
Oh,
today.
Dr. Goldberg, nice to have you here.
Thank you. What
Thank
a pleasure. Thanks. Great.